Hello, my name is Carly Barry. I'm the Client Experience Manager at Stonehouse Projects. If you'd like to know a little bit more about our business, please visit our website at www.stonehouseprojects.co.uk. In addition, we thought it might be of interest to learn a little bit more about the various departments within Stonehouse and the key team members that keep this engine moving. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Keith from our commercial departments. Hello, Keith.
Hi, Carly.
Thank you for joining us.
Okay.
So just a few questions just to understand about your role within Stonehouse, and then if you don't mind, we're going to throw two or three in at the end that sort of dig a little bit more into you as a person, if that's all right.
Yeah,
fantastic, lovely. Okay, can you just start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I've been with Stonehouse for 2 years now.
Yes.
Which has been action-packed. Started working in the building industry when I was straight from school.
Oh, right, okay.
Joined Barratt Developments, like National House Builders.
And was this as like an apprenticeship, or was it literally sort of exams and then going into?
Well, it was a job. It was assistant buyer working for Barratt's, but whilst I was there, they sent me to day release and night school.
Wow, fantastic.
So I did a TEC in building studies for 3 years. And then following that, I worked for various regional building contractors. Went on to do my HNC in business and finance, which was like another 2 years. That was 5 years.
Crikey.
And then after that, I did. I got my Chartered Institute of Purchasing exams after that as well.
Wow.
So I did a lot of working and studying.
So you're slightly different to the norm, aren't you? As in, people sort of, you're asked what you want to do when you're at school, you say one thing, you sort of start there, you go somewhere else, you sort of dot around a bit, but you've actually followed the path all the way through.
I have pretty much been in building most of my working life.
Yeah,
yes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And just as far as your role at Stonehouse, can you give us a bit of an overview, be it day to day, week to week, month to month, just so we've got an understanding of what your role entails?
Obviously I try to utilise my experience. Obviously we are growing in size, so I've got to source materials, different products and suppliers to meet our needs going forward.
Yeah.
So, spend a lot of time inquiring with, about products and suppliers, basically.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sending out inquiries and researching.
And then, I mean, I work with Keith as well, so and closely with the design department, so we're sort of backwards and forwards to you. So when you think your job's done, it just sometimes starts again, doesn't it? We start the process when we're sort of looking at costs and things like that.
It does, yes. There's quite a bit of toing and froing, but
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So one last question that's more work related, and then we'll go on to two or three that are a little bit more about you. So if you were to meet someone who is speaking about coming into the industry to do your sort of role, what would be the one piece of advice that you would give them?
I'm not sure there's one piece, but I mean, generally speaking, you need to be hardworking and honest. If you're working in the buying department, you need to be honest and hardworking.
100%, yes.
And the other thing is, don't be afraid to ask questions, so long as you only ask them once.
Yes. This has come up time and again, and everyone says the same thing. Just ask. If you're not sure, ask. And
yes.
Very good advice.
But each time you ask, you need to learn from that, so you're not asking the same questions more than once. But yeah, that's my advice.
No, that's excellent advice. Thank you. So as I said, we're going to ask two or three questions that sort of delve a little bit more into you, if that's okay. So if you can give me a number between 1 and 30, please.
9.
Number 9. Okay, what is the one thing that people are generally really surprised to find out about you?
Good question. I think one of them perhaps is that I'm not built as a sportsman, but I have run about 10 marathons in the past.
Yes.
Some decent times, for me. So most people are a bit surprised about that.
I was when I heard as well. Not that I wouldn't have thought it, but it's quite something, isn't it? The commitment to doing that, the training, and then obviously running the marathons.
It is. If you want to do a good time, then training. It's all to do with the training.
Yes.
So it's quite an onerous task, to be honest.
Well, thank you very much, Keith.
You're welcome.
Thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you soon.